Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to Madam Agalita Joseph and my fellow friends. My name is Musa bin Saleh and I will talk about social view of my group philosophy of education. First social view of my group philosophy of education is the clinical laboratory science contributed significantly in helping the community in the field of healthcare. As we know, when the person have a medical examination in the healthcare center or at the hospital, the clinical laboratory scientist or medical laboratory technician MLT will be responsible for managing the specimen well and keep the quality of the patient specimen. All the laboratory tests will undergo a correct process and the patient will get the accurate result. For example, we know that there are many types of hazards in the workplace such as factory and the office, and this hazard can cause injury or fatality. If the person involved an accident at the workplace, he or she need to go to the hospital immediately. At the hospital, the patient will get a treatment and the blood specimen of the patient will be sent to the lab immediately to undergo the lab test. This will ensure the patient not infected with microorganism or virus that might be dangerous to the patient health. Besides that, the second social view of my group philosophy of education is the patient medical information is confidential. When the clinical laboratory scientists undergo a lab test, all the specimen and the information of the patient medical examination result must keep in the right place. For example, according to American College of Healthcare Executives, the obligation to protect the confidentiality of patient health information is imposed by a myriad of state laws and the Federal Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996 (HIPAA), as amended under the Health Information Technology for Economic and Clinical Health Act, the HITECH Act. So, the patient confidentiality means that personal and medical information given to a healthcare provider will not be disclosed to others unless the individual has given specific permission for such release. That's all for me. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.